Hey everyone, Gio here, and as you can see directly behind me, I'm about to enter the Magic Kingdom here at Walt Disney World, and I couldn't be happier. So come along with me as we explore the Magic Kingdom and all things magical. Well, it's official, everyone. I have entered the Magic Kingdom, and as you can see on my facial expression, I'm smiling. You haven't seen that inside a park in a little over a year. I am mask-free, everyone. So again, here at Walt Disney World, currently, in the middle of May, you do not have to wear a mask if you are outdoors. Anywhere indoors you do, but anywhere outside you don't. Pretty cool, right? So come along, let's go have a magical day today. Directly behind me, the iconic Cinderella Castle, Main Street, USA, here in the Magic Kingdom. So I'm going to take you all back in time a little bit right now to the year 1989. At that point in my life, I had just graduated college, and like thousands of other students across the country, I had a dream, and that dream was to come to Walt Disney World, audition, and become a performer at one of the most magical places on earth. And guess what, everyone? My dream came true. 1989, I was hired to perform in the Walt Disney World's Easter Parade. What a thrill, what an honor, how exciting. And my career took off. For the next 10 years, I would do some of the most amazing things and experience some of the most wonderful, magical experiences any human being could have. One of the most iconic roles that I got to do when I worked here at Walt Disney World and performed here in the Magic Kingdom was celebrate the re-release of the film Mary Poppins in the Easter Parade, and I got to don the costume of one of the iconic chimney sweeps. And directly behind me here on Main Street, I got to tumble. And boy did I tumble. So I'm going to insert a little footage. We're taking you back to the early 90s. Check out this wonderful experience that I had performing in the Mary Poppins unit in the Happy Easter Parade here at Walt Disney World.
Disney Happy Easter Parade, and just how cute were those little kids, those little hats. I think they really got a kick out of being bunnies for a day.
Yeah, but what I want to know is, will they eat their carrots?
I don't know, but hold on to your Easter bonnets. Everyone, there seems to be
Going on here.
a change in the weather, I think. It's getting windy.
I don't get it, Joan. What could it be?
It's Mary Poppins flying in for the parade.
Mary, welcome. Smooth landing. Thank you very much, Mary.
So continuing with story time here in the Magic Kingdom, as I said, in 1989 I was hired as an entertainer here at Walt Disney World to perform in the Magic Kingdom, and for a few more years I got to do that and entertain thousands and thousands of guests from around the world. One of the greatest things that happened to me during that time was that I was able to interview and get promoted to the role of a management position in the entertainment department, and from there my career took off. Over the next 10 years, I had some of the most magical, exceptional, amazing experiences that one could ever imagine. So, I definitely have a fondness for Disney in my heart, and I will always have that fondness. So I want to take you now back, mid-90s, when I was working in management here in the Magic Kingdom. So many days, as you do when you're in management, you spend a lot of time in your office doing a lot of tedious type of work, whatever that work might be. One of my favorite things to do when I worked here is step away from my desk, walk downstairs, step out here on Main Street, and have what I would call a pixie dust moment. And what is a pixie dust moment? Well, it's exactly what I'm doing right now. I would come over here. Right now I'm on Center Street. And if you don't know what that is, right here in the Magic Kingdom, halfway along Main Street, USA, going towards Cinderella's Castle is a little respite. It's a little side street right here in the Magic Kingdom that's a little quiet area where you can come, you can just sit. And I would do that. I would come out here and I would just kind of have a moment. I would look at the guests, I would look at the children, I would look at the smiles on the moms and dads and the grandparents and the kids' faces, and it would remind me of just how lucky I was to be working in the most wonderful place on earth. So one of the cool things about the Magic Kingdom that a lot of people don't know is that along Main Street, USA, and here on Center Street, if you look up, you'll see a lot of windows, and all of those windows are little facades or forced perspective to look like an old-fashioned Main Street. And they all have little business names on them and proprietors, etc. And you'll see a lot of real names written on the windows. Well, the interesting fact is that all of the names that you see written on the windows are former cast members or current cast members or people that worked in Imagineering. All of those people had a huge influence or impact on the culture of Disney. What an incredible legacy, and that's a true testament to the thing about what makes Disney special, is that a lot of the employees, or cast members as they're called, that work for Disney have incredibly long careers and do a lot of varied things. And that's a pretty cool thing. And that was very much the case for me. I spent 10 years traveling the world with this company, all working in the guise of entertainment, but I was able to go from a performer to a manager to a producer to a trainer. Amazing, amazing opportunities that you can't get anywhere else. So if there's one thing I can say about Walt Disney World is it truly is a magical place, but it wouldn't be magical without the amazing cast members. So next time you're in the park, do me a favor, walk up to any cast member. Doesn't matter whether it's a person selling balloons or selling you an ice cream or running the attraction, or maybe it's a management person wearing a tie. Tell them thank you, because they are doing an amazing job here creating magic for you, the guest, and that's pretty cool. So one of the things I wanted to point out is directly across the street from me, you'll see right here, it's called the Main Street Fashion Apparel. And that used to be called the Main Street Sports Shop. And if you look up above, like we were talking about, the little windows above, there's a little catwalk behind those, and directly behind those windows are actually management offices here for the Magic Kingdom. And guess whose office used to be right up there? That's right, folks, I used to work right above this little shop. What a great experience it was, and as I said, I was able to walk downstairs, walk out through the shop, stand here on Main Street, get a little dose of pixie dust, remind myself about I'm really working in the most wonderful place on earth. Magic, right here. Pretty cool, right? And as Walt Disney said himself, it takes people to make the dream a reality. Again, it's the cast members here at Walt Disney World that make everything special. So remember, say hello and thank a cast member. It feels good when you do it. There it is, everyone, the iconic Cinderella Castle here in the Magic Kingdom. Oh, something's about to happen. Exciting. Let's see who's coming. So there she is, everyone, the iconic Cinderella Castle here in the Magic Kingdom, looking absolutely stunning as she prepares for the 50th anniversary celebration starting October 1st of this year. Can you believe it's been 50 years since the Magic Kingdom opened here at Walt Disney World? Absolutely amazing. So back in 1991, I had the distinct pleasure of performing on the stage in front of Cinderella's Castle in a show called America the Musical. It was a celebration of all things America with the Disney characters and performers. So I'm going to insert a little footage of that so you can see what it was like back in time in 1991.
Freedom is the notion, sweeping the nation. Freedom is the right of all mankind. Freedom is the bodies that connect to freedom to the state.
So as you can see behind me, everyone, Cinderella's castle's looking pretty incredible. She got a whole entire new coat of paint. A lot of paint. As a matter of fact, she's been given a whole new color scheme. Bright, bright, bright royal blues and purples and beautiful golden hues. Actually has some flags that are flying up on the castle now. That's pretty cool. And also the castle has been adorned with a whole bunch of beautiful ornamental facades. And as you can see, she looks absolutely amazing with all of her new colors. Totally stunning. So continuing with my little history of working here at the Magic Kingdom, directly behind me is Mickey's PhilharMagic, which is a 3D film. Before the 3D film went in here, this was a theater with a live show called Legend of the Lion King. And yep, yours truly, I happen to have been the project coordinator for the opening of the Legend of the Lion King and in the original opening cast of that wonderful show. So I scored a little seat here off the beaten path, taking a little respite from the heat, a little shady spot. Actually had a little bit of rain, came through real quick, a little sun shower as we call it here in Central Florida. I'm actually having a lovely day here in the Magic Kingdom. It's about 2:45 in the afternoon. I'm going to go ride Seven Dwarfs Mine Train in honor of my husband, Juan Carlos, since that's his favorite attraction. So I'm going to go hop on that around 3 o'clock, and then I'm going to try to get on the Haunted Mansion. That'll probably be it for the attractions today. I'm not really here to do much rides. I'm really here just to kind of soak in the magic that is Disney, enjoying being outside, maskless. It's a great feeling. And just people watching. Again, that's one of my favorite things to do, is just kind of observe and watch people, watch families, see the kids smiling and laughing, grandparents smiling and laughing, moms and dads smiling and laughing, other gay couples smiling and laughing. That's a wonderful thing about Walt Disney World and the Magic Kingdom and all of the parks here. Everybody comes together as a blended, happy group of people. And you know our mantra, happiness is a lifestyle. Well, if you're looking for that moment of happiness, you can't beat the Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World. So as we gear up for the 50th anniversary, I'm super excited. Can't wait to come back here in October and see all the festivities. Can't wait to see what's open by then too. Hopefully they'll be doing fireworks again. Maybe the parades will return, maybe live shows. But for now, I'll take what kind of magic we can get, little doses at a time, because that's a good thing. How about you guys? What are you doing to keep yourselves happy during this period of time, now that things are starting to open back up? Are you getting out and about? Are you going to parks? Are you going to theme parks near you? Are you getting together with your family, having a barbecue at the house? Little things. Those are the things that make us all happy. So make sure you find something that makes you happy and do it. All right, everyone, just got off a Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Always a favorite here in the Magic Kingdom.
Work it out, Clarabelle. All right, Panchito.
So directly over my shoulder here, Rivers of America and the beautiful Liberty Bell riverboat going around. But a little known fact, back in the 90s, they used to feature Davy Crockett on board, telling stories to the kids about his adventures in the great Tennessee mountains. Pretty cool. You don't really see Davy Crockett in the parks anymore, but he used to be featured in the parade as well as doing story time on the Rivers of America. A little bit of trivia history for you.
How's it going, Wendell? Good day? A little warm? Beautiful, right? Fantastic. Thanks for making magic, man. Same to you. Have a good one. What's up, Shaker? You having a good day? Fantastic. I see Wendell. Where's Liver Lips? Oh, he's playing. He's in the show. Yeah. I got you. You got to go soon. All right, have a good show, man.
And another fun thing I got to do while working here at the Magic Kingdom was open up Splash Mountain. And on opening day, I was up there on the mountain, dancing away, and I'm going to put in a little footage of that here.
Hear ye! The grand opening celebration of Splash Mountain is about to commence.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Call in the kinfolk. Call in the kinfolk. Don't be a slowpoke. Don't be a slowpoke. Come on in and celebrate with us. Come on in, smile and laughing. Come on in, swishing and splashing. Come on in, look what's happening. It's a symphony throughout day. Come on in, come bring your neighbors. Come on in, put it in the papers. Come on in, do yourself a favor. Splash Mountain, USA.
Isn't that exciting? It was such a fun event to do. So I thought I'd take a minute and give you guys a little story. So once upon a time, there was a little boy about the age of 7 who saw an advertisement in a newspaper for something called Disney on Parade. And that little boy decided to cut out all the pictures and posted them on his wall and did a countdown. He kept begging his parents over and over, please, 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 I want to go to Disney on Parade. I want to go to Disney on Parade. Well, of course, that little boy happened to be me, and that was in the early 1970s. And growing up in upstate New York, Disney on Parade was a live show that was touring around the country. It was like one of those arena shows. And sure enough, my parents were gracious enough to get tickets, and they took me and my sister, and off we went to Disney on Parade. And from that minute on, I was hooked. Every Sunday night, Disney's Wonderful World would come on, and I would see that iconic castle and the fireworks and Tinkerbell flying, and I had to be tuned in. And graciously enough, in the mid-70s, shortly after the park opened, my grandparents used to have a house down in Daytona, and so we went on a family vacation, and for the first time I actually got to come to the Magic Kingdom as a little boy. And I remember being on Main Street, USA, and the very first character I ever met in person was Pinocchio. And I was so excited and so enamored with the fact that this character that I had watched in a movie had come to life. And then from then on, I was hooked. The Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World became my happy place. My entire childhood revolved around dreaming of coming back to Walt Disney World. And luckily enough, my family and my grandparents were able to make that dream come true several times as a kid growing up. Later in life, when I was in college, I continued to dream about what it would be like to go to Disney World. As a matter of fact, when I was getting a degree in theater arts, I remember having a meeting with the head of the theater department as I was getting ready to graduate, and he had said to me, "Hey, what do you want to do after graduation?" And I said to him, "You know, I want to go work for the Walt Disney Entertainment Company, and I want to audition, and I want to be a performer with Disney." And you know, that professor actually said to me, "You know, you might not want to set your sights so high. Maybe start out in regional theater or do something like that." Well, guess what? I wouldn't take no for an answer, and the rest, they say, is history. But the one thing that was most special about working at Walt Disney World and in the entertainment department was the relationships that I was able to forge with my fellow cast members. To this day, some of my favorite people and my best friends in the world are those that I met while I worked here at Walt Disney Entertainment. And I'm still friends with them to this day, and for that, I'm extremely grateful. It's a loyal group of people, for sure. As I sit here in the Magic Kingdom today and I sort of reflect back, I'm 53 years old now. I was 21 years old back then in 1989 when I came here. There's been so much that's happened over the years and so much water under the bridge, as they say. But during that period of time from 1989 to 1999, I had some of the best years of my life. Performing on the castle stage, performing in the parades, performing in the shows, getting to go on tour with Disney and travel around the United States, getting to work behind the scenes in production and entertainment casting, as well as training and development for the entertainment division. All of those things helped shape the man that I am today. And for that, I'm forever grateful to Disney and my fellow cast members. So as I sit here and reflect on that little boy who was 7 years old, who dreamt about coming to Disney and seeing the Disney on Parade show, and the fact that I'm now 53 years old, the magic is still alive, folks. That's what's amazing about it. And one of the things I'm most grateful for is that 6 years ago when I met Juan Carlos on his first trip to Florida to come visit me from Costa Rica, I brought him here to Disney. And he had never experienced Disney. He had preconceived notions, he thought it would be fun, but he really didn't know what it was all about. And when I brought him into the Magic Kingdom, and I remember we stood on Main Street and he looked down, and I saw in his eyes that little moment where he looked at the castle and there was a twinkle that happened, there was like a thing, and I knew immediately when I saw the reaction that he was hooked. And so that's an amazing thing that we were able to share that together. It's one of the many things I love about him, is that he now shares as much joy and happiness about coming to Disney as I do. I love the fact that we get to share that together as a couple, and the fact that we're adults. So many people think that Disney is only for children. Well, children of all ages is definitely a true statement, and one of the things I love about coming to Disney is it doesn't matter what age you are, you can have a great time. And the magic is alive and well, folks, here in Orlando, and I'm sure things are going great out in Disneyland now that they're open again. So hopefully you're enjoying this video. It's a little different, but I thought it would be kind of fun to share a little bit about my history and why Disney is so important to me and why I love it so much. So look, everybody, it's Juan Carlos coming to us from Costa Rica, and I was just telling you about the first time I brought him to the Magic Kingdom 6 years ago. Remember that one, Carlos?
I do. So, hello everyone. Coming to you from Costa Rica. I am with my family, spending some quality time with them. But I also wanted to, see what's going on in the Magic Kingdom, and I'm here just through the WhatsApp app and communicating with Gio and seeing what's going on up there. So, hello everyone. And yeah, I do remember the first time that I went to Disney, and I just loved it. Yeah, it's a really magical place. So I'm happy that he's there, and I'm sure we'll be back in just a few weeks, a few months, but for sure we'll be back.
Bueno. Te amo, amor.
Te amo.
Best remove them, because this here's the wildest ride in the wilderness.
Here we go. All right, I love Big Thunder Mountain. Best remove them. Oops, and my glasses too. Always a fun ride. Such a great day here in the Magic Kingdom. I'm here at Aloha Isle. Got to get the Dole Whip. Preparing to order. Ordered it on the app. Just waiting for it to be ready, and I'll go pick it up. Yummy, yummy, yummy. All right. I got the Dole Whip. If you've never had a Dole Whip, it's pineapple. So refreshing. Perfect way to end the day here in the Magic Kingdom. Sitting over here in Frontierland, enjoying a Dole Whip. So, if I haven't said it yet today, happiness is a lifestyle. Appreciate you all watching. Hope you enjoyed my little journey, a little history about me and why Disney means so much to me. Hey everyone, look, it's Juan Carlos. He's in front of the castle with me. So, I'm getting ready to end my day here in the Magic Kingdom, and I couldn't do it without the man I love, my husband. And I do love you tremendously. So, it's not the same being here in the Magic Kingdom without him, but we will be back for sure, right? We will. So anyway, I just thought I'd put him on the screen so you all could see him as well. It's kind of cute, right? Technology, you gotta love it. So as the sun is setting over Cinderella's castle, always remember, as we say, happiness is a lifestyle. Anyway, peace out everyone, and remember, this is the happiest place. And we're living the dream, right, Wonky? Well, that's about it, folks. The day is coming to an end. The sun is setting over the Magic Kingdom. What an amazing day. What a magical day. And I hope you've enjoyed this video. So, from me and Juan Carlos to you, happiness is a lifestyle. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again real soon. Ciao, everyone.